thought 404 was.
They are. Yep. So player 1 is Mai, which is Ultimaleo. Player 2 is Louisiana, which is co-op.
That's okay. We're gonna fix it soon hereafter, but going into round 2 here. Carry, yep. I like this. Going for the 1. We're gonna get those fire stocks in. We're gonna try, hopefully keep co-op at bay. Exactly in the corner, but we're just like inching closer and closer here. Not doing anything about the jump in though, but it's not gonna hit at the end of the day. We are gonna hit DP on that. Blocks the overheads. Co-op's still alive for just a little while now. I think that meant to be a dive kick.
Go. Coming up on final round. And hopefully the internet cooperates a little bit, but either way it goes, looking better than the last time, 2BA.
Definitely looking better than last time. Now we got full speed on Byronic Arm, the super. We don't care.
I'm going to get out of here.
Thanks, Zaith. Good luck.
Yep.
So you did.
Zaith and Rocket, he's kind of refereeing the match tonight. And oh, here comes the slowdown. Here comes the slowdown. We knew we wouldn't be too far away from it.
It's just like Tekken 8. It's like the very last moments of the match. Trying to make it more dramatic here. Oh my gosh, but co-op's looking to... Oh, that's right. No super meter, so you can't confirm into anything off that spin knuckle. But...
Cammy win.
There we go indeed. Co-op taking the first game here. This is Ultimaleo on the Mai, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Beautiful jumping over the DP. Yeah, we're not gonna spend the level 1 for the side switch. We're just saving our resources here. We want to make sure to only spend it when it kills and when it matters here. There's a lot of shimmying going on for co-op, trying to bait something out from Ultimaleo. I don't blame them for doing so. It's like Leo's kind of likes to hit on DPs and whatnot, but 7, not golden letters, but 7 letters dispelled. Perfect for ultimate or co-op here now. And this is the heavy punch, and Ultimaleo is definitely going to pay for that, as now co-op's bringing them to the corner, but co-op can't do much pressure here with only like a single bar of drive. But we can counter the drive rush with the sweep, and I like going for the level 1 there. Co-op was thinking Ultimaleo was going to go for another DP, but now we're going for the level 1, which actually catches the neutral jump on co-op. It's a really good adaptation from Leo here. But I'll tell you what, co-op is definitely making Leo second guess, not DPing on all this pressure here, as we are getting the confirm into the level 3 to eliminate Ultimaleo from the 3v3 here. Oh, it's Trophy. That's what it is. So Trophy versus Rabbit Mac. That's Murph, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Rabbit Mac, sure, that's Murph from Louisiana. So Trophy getting a good start on game 1 here. And again, dude, do we know how many Kimberlys there are in this league, man?
No idea.
It's starting to feel like there's at least like one Kimberly in like every either 5v5 or 3v3 here. There's so many. And speaking of Kimberly, the one thing she does well is locking you in the corner, or she excels when she's locked her opponent in the corner, but she also falters when she's locked in the corner herself, and that's why Trophy's looking to lock Murph in here. But the DI was actually a really smart option to go for a DI to avoid the cycle kick mix up there and get out of the corner. Fortunately, it was not enough as Trophy taking the first round off of Murph here. Very early use of level 1 here from Trophy, but wow, immediately reading the wake up drive reversal from Murph. And now, here we go again. The situation, every opponent, or every one of Kimberly's opponents does not want to find themselves locked in the corner here. I wonder how much matchup knowledge Murph has on the situation, because they didn't jab Kimberly out of the 2 cycle kicks there with the perfect parry, but Trophy's going to take this opportunity to get the level 2 in. This should be enough to take out Murph's first stock of the 3v3 here. 4-4 Kings finally getting one on the board. That's one thing about this matchup, as we saw in like Dez versus Campaign, is Kimberly's shoulder drop out. It really can just bait out a lot of Aki's anti-air options, but it's not gonna be effective if you're like so close to Aki getting hit by the standing heavy kick there. Oh, I like the run underneath the Cruel Fates, and now Murph has accidentally put themselves in the corner because of it. Now we're just going through Strike Loop City here. Oh, we wake up with the back throw. I think Trophy is probably expecting a wake up super. Wake up supering themselves. It's not gonna be good. Murph not gonna spend a lot of drive gauge here, but that's okay as we get the reset. As we take the first rounds off the Trophy here. And that's something I think we're probably going to be seeing a little bit of from Murph here, is Aki's very active medium buttons, standing medium punch and standing medium kick. Kind of just like stop signs preventing Trophy from doing or getting in on the ground here. But perfect parry means that we're going to go for the back throw here. Once again, Kimberly kind of struggles when she's locked in the corner like this. I imagine Murph wants to make sure it stays that way.
Well, now coming the other way, going to burn a little bit of drive gauge. Gets a stray hit, counter hit, and now has worked it all the way back to the other corner, but punish counter. Side switch coming the other way, spelling trouble for Trophy.
Spelling trouble, but hey, they're making good use of that drive gauge, getting like hits on Murph here. Willing to spend it all just to get the OD teleport. It was enough for them to get the hits on Murph. We're going for the critical art. We're damage buffing going into final rounds here.
Yeah, love to see it. In a bad spot, and you're going to get the buff, the rest of that level 3 buff from Kim for the rest of this round. Could be a big deal, but 3 bars a meter on tap for Murph. But gets counter hit right off the bat, picked up by Trophy, and looking to regain control of this one after losing that first round of this game, 2BA.
Murph's got to find ways to re-control the neutral, and I tell you what, that's something that they should be doing more, is just like standing buttons in neutral like that, as Trophy really likes to just drive rush in, trying to get this pressure on Murph here. I think they just need to be taking advantage of Aki's standing buttons like that, closing Kimberly out, as we saw with I think it was like the standing medium kick into level 3 there earlier.
Burn a little meter to check the drive rush with, and gets the throw off to just put a little pressure on. Oh, this is it.
I don't think they lost the game.
Someone correct me in chat. Either way it goes, And again, we've got this slowdown, so we catch things up. JP versus Akuma next up, and this one is tied.
Tell you what, Akuma looks like he's been getting that cake roof installed here with all with how red he's looking. Froggy is on like a slither of health. A little scared there. I think they meant to go for a fireball, but instead DP came out instead, which is something you really hate to see in a game like this, as UrsusMajor is going to take the first round here. Oh, the option going for a dive kick there. Knew that UrsusMajor is trying to go for the anti-air with the crouching heavy punch and blowing it up with the dive kick, staying in the air. But here's the scary part. Ursus going for the level 2 here. We gotta watch out for the resets. Oh no, we're not going for the reset. We're going for the corner carry instead. Okay. So Ursus can get even better Oki here.
Ooh, dive kick, nothing off of it. Punish counter dive kick. Whiff grab, nothing, but here comes another. We got a few stray hits here and there, but either of these players, you know, one good conversion away from it. There we go. Man. All knotted up. Burns out for it and meets him with the air-to-air, taking the life away from FroggyAirplane.
Going into game 2 here, this Akuma versus JP. I think what Froggy wanted to do in this matchup is try to play a lot more streaming-like. I mean, make full advantage of that fast backwalk speed, especially if UrsusMajor is willing to throw buttons out, trying to keep FroggyAirplane out. Just like that, it's just jumping over. I think that was standing heavy punch, getting blown up with the dive kick, and now we're playing strike throw. Is it strike or is it throw? I don't know, but UrsusMajor's guessing wrong every single time here. Oh, he doesn't close it out, but wow, barely misses with the drive reversal.
With the big swing, nobody there, and you're going to pay for it. FroggyAirplane fighting back.
Gosh, JP's like, it's not as sweet, but I think it's like down forward, either heavy punch or medium punch, where it like throws the stick out like that, is such a devious spacing trap. It's unsafe on block, but when spaced properly, you really cannot do anything against it. And oh my gosh, UrsusMajor going ahead, get that level 3 in. Wants no funny business. Wants to make sure FroggyAirplane does not get any opportunity for a comeback here. Really wants to go the final rounds with the command grab on the parry. Ursus is now in Froggy's mind, and
Froggy was looking really dominant that first round, but UrsusMajor answers back, and now has a chance to close it out if he can stop getting grabbed.
Dude, that was crazy. The air fireball caught the departure. Dude, that was crazy.
Okay, there we go. Catches him with the cross up, punish counter, sticks him in the corner, walks up, grab. Trying to apply this pressure, but you gotta respect the Akuma. Look, he's got 3 bars of meter and he can unload it right now if he wants, and he's going to. Not gonna kill, I don't think.
Yeah, definitely not gonna kill. I think Froggy is wanting to.
Probably gonna burn him out. No burnout either. Now he's burned out. In trouble.
Yep. All we need is a single heavy punch or a fireball to burn him out. Is enough, as FroggyAirplane taking down one stock from UrsusMajor here. Doing a little bit of adaptation, kind of playing out neutral, trying to bait out some buttons from UrsusMajor here, and once again baits out the crouching heavy punch once again with the dive kick. dude, Froggy is just living rent-free in UrsusMajor's head.
And as you say that, we got 3 grabs in a row, punish counter, count the round. That's going to be it there. So here we go. UrsusMajor in a position to close this one out.
Look at the patience from UrsusMajor here. Knows that FroggyAirplane likes to whiff punish a lot of their buttons, crouching, medium punch, and just whatnot. So kind of just playing much more reactively, waiting to see what FroggyAirplane wants to throw out, and maybe even find an opportunity to close in on FroggyAirplane, or just wait and see what they do. And only got, as we saw, Ursus only go for like the light punch. Doesn't want to go for anything like crazy heavy punches or whatnot, just in case Froggy jumps over the button. But now we find standing heavy punch into the level 3.
Okay, this is going to be big damage. Not going to kill, but we're going to put him in a state where he can kind of mess around with him. Can never settle in at this range against JP. But he's going to walk forward, try to get in his space.
Yeah, you really can't settle at this range, but I tell you what, as Akuma, what you definitely can do is backdash or backwalk, or just go for the neutral jump into a dive kick. We are, what, like 4 for 4 on baiting out UrsusMajor's crouching heavy punch.
And no meter gets hit with the overhead on the wake up. Oh, that's it. Here we go. 2BA, we're going to final round against these 2 competitors, and this is, it's all knotted up. 3 lives apiece. Right now, this gives give one of these teams a big lift going into the final. We'll eliminate 2 players from the other team.
And UrsusMajor is making a strong case for them getting that jump in. It looked like Froggy tried to go for an anti-air, but didn't work out as they got crossed up at the end with the counter hit. But Froggy, that's Akuma for you, baby. All he needs is that 1 hit, and then we're just dishing out a lot of damages. Now FroggyAirplane is locking UrsusMajor in the corner here. Look at the standing medium kicks. We are trying to make sure this man stays in the corner. That looked like a backwalk, or maybe Froggy went for a backdash instead, and that's why they got hit with the drive reversal. Oh my gosh, I got really scared there. I thought the departure spike was going to hit. Uh-oh.
No, he's burned out though. Going to do a lot of chip. Oh, it gets the touch, and that does it. FroggyAirplane goes down.
Both of their stocks left, so they don't have to climb like a huge mountain to win the 3v3 for Louisiana, especially as previous players was eliminated, but they still have to go through 2 players regardless, and we'll see if they can make the comeback happen. But so far, it's not looking good as Trophy is locking Co-op in the corner here. We could see a mix-up here. Oh, man. Punish counter off of the jumping heavy kick. I wonder if Co-op probably tried to go for maybe attack area or something. I don't know what that was. Okay, deciding to spin the level 1 early. I mean, it's a very good tool for pushing your opponent to the other side of the screen. And that's what we're going to go for once again, saying no, kids. Say no to the mix-up. Nobody told you had to hold on to that.
Well, just answers overcommittal with it, but either way it goes, I mean, no answer for that. Cole down to their last life, and this could be it for Louisiana to be.
It could be it, but I tell you what, I've seen crazier comebacks happen before, so I don't want to say it's out of the picture just quite yet. Like I said, say anything of the sort until I see Co-op go down 2 times in one game. But we've seen this story played out multiple times, though. Kimberly just putting you in the corner and putting all this pressure, but Co-op able to get out, albeit at the cost of like putting themselves in a sticky situation, almost in burnout, and that is super unfortunate. They read the drive reversal, but the heavy punch just whiffed altogether. Then knuckle your plus here so you can get some pressure. We have there. That is not the first time I've seen Co-op try to go for a dive kick, but the move just is not coming out. I wonder if they're maybe just like doing the input just like a little too early or too late, or what exactly is going on here.
Oh, did we just get spoiled with the FroggyAirplane leaving the room? No. Maybe that was could tell us that it's over soon, if that tells you anything. But either way,
it could also be a celebratory, hey, my man Co-op won, so I'm going to leave the room out of celebration. I'm trying to be positive.
Oh, we're good. Punish counter coming the other way. Got the level 3 here. Definitely going to spin it. If you hold that if you're a character other than Kimberly, but for Kimberly, you actually get a little bit of extra something. You know what I mean? So go ahead and burn it. Then you got a chance to build meter. You're going to have to win this round and another one. So
gets the sweep and goes for the back throw. So now Trophy's the one in the corner here, but the wake up DI, Co-op was not expecting it. I think Trophy might have enough here to build up a level 1, but I don't think it's going to kill. So that's why we're going for a reset here. Goes for a grab. Co-op knows it. We tech that grab. Now Trophy has to find another way to get in on Co-op here. Beautiful shimmy, baiting out the grab. Yeah, we're not spending any of that super. We want to make sure it kills. And also the fact that Co-op has such like low health. It'd be a waste of meter to go for the level 3 if it doesn't kill, and Trophy gets the comeback as they lands the level 1 here. Excuse me. Round start spiral arrow. You know what? Go for it. I like it. It works out. There's that elbow drop. That's why Co-op's not wanting to go for anti-airs. Scared the Trophy will just throw out the elbow drop and bait out the DP. And now, look at this. Like a Trophy into the corner, but an unfortunate jump in means that Co-op is now the one in the corner. The one situation you do not want to be seeing yourself against Kimberly here. Now we're just going through Strike Loop City. We guessed wrong twice now. Oh man, it's really scary.
The shimmy gonna make them pay for it. They chose to try to take the throw at the worst time. Gonna get the level 3. Oh my gosh, 2BA.
Maybe. There we go. There's the level 3.
We'll watch it here together. Will it kill, Sajam? Is it going to kill?
Judging by how we have the buff installed and people leaving the server, I think it's going to kill.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. So that's going to be...
Is this the first match of the 5v5, or they already play their first match?
This is the first one.
Alright, gotcha. And immediately, so we have Kimberly on Kimberly Crime. Razor, how many times are we going to be seeing this character? Oh man, Kimberly on Kimberly Crime. We got Mechanic versus Bionic. I think that's Byronic 0, I want to say. Oh, that was a silly little corner steal. Working out for Byronic as now getting a hit on Mechanic, but at the cost of putting themselves in burnouts. And I think being in burnout is okay against Kimberly when you're out of the corner. But when you're in the corner, it's absolutely terrifying. And you just have to like hold on to like so much pressure from Kimberly if you don't want to spend any of your super meter as Byronic 0. Not going to want to spend any of their super meter as Mechanic takes round 1 here. Wow, the overhead was so plus. We were able to not only combo off it, but get the level 3 conversion as well. Getting that buff installed. The damage and speed buff. We're not going to be able to kill off this combo, but Byronic 0 is definitely going to be cashing out a lot of drive gauge here just to get as much damage as possible so they can kill off of a single grab. We're going to final game now, ladies and gentlemen. Drive reversal and wake up. Kids, say no to the mix-up. Nobody told you you had to hold on to that. See, it worked out again. I tell you, just say no every single time. I'll tell you what, Mechanic's going to say yes to activating this level 3 here. Not going to kill. We are fairly early on in the blue here. And it is one of the lowest damaging level 3s in the game. But I tell you what it is going to do is put Byronic 0 in burnout. So now they just have to hold on to all of this mix so that... Oh my gosh. Not Byronic 0. I have a terrible memory. Mechanic is able to win the first game. Oh, are we having?
I think they're just switching sides to get it right.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I see Byronic 0 on the left and Byronic 0 on player 2 side. Got a little confused by that, but it's alright. Oh, I don't think. Oh, they didn't switch sides.
No, they didn't switch sides. So who won the first one? 2B, and everybody shout out to 2B for while I'm fighting for my life on stream, trying to get this stuff right, keeping up commentary duty. So who won the first game?
That was Mechanic. The player on the left, Mechanic, won the first round, but they are on team Louisiana.
Mechanic. So Byronic lost a life.
Yes. The first stock.
Okay.
And I tell you what, it looked like they might lose another stock here as Mechanic is just wailing on them. But hey, interesting going for the level 1 on the wake up. That means that Byronic is confident that they're able to take the rounds back. And I mean, they're making a good case for themselves. They're dealing a lot of damage here. They need a single conversion into something good. And that grab is going to be enough as Byronic gets the comeback. Level 1 well spent. Oh my gosh, beautiful teleport to avoid the driver's sweep or driver's slide. Oh man, Byronic 0 is feeling really confident now. Razor, I'll tell you what, I believe in the outfit counter pick. It's just like Piccolo, baby. We took the cape off, and all of a sudden, Byronic 0 is just a different player now and is playing super duper confidently now because of it. Yep. Again, kids, say no to the mix-up. Trust me, it works every time. Don't ever doubt it. Oh man, the drive rush. Medium punch going to interrupt Mechanic here. Gets the overhead. Byronic once again putting themselves in burnouts, but we see these risky plays from Byronic has worked out, so I don't blame them for putting themselves in such a situation, as it was enough for them to take round 1 here. Potential final rounds here for Mechanic. We'll just have to wait and see if Byronic's able to close it out. Oh no! The one situation where you shouldn't say no to the mix-up, mechanic blocks, not only blocks the drive reversal, but also shimmies the wake-up grab. We might see a level 3 from mechanic. Yes, we are. What a turnaround from mechanic after such like dominating rounds from Byronic Zero with the perfect KO to boot. Whew, man. That is, man, that's crazy. Both players, drive rush. Oh, man. Yep, grabs the parry now, and that's the thing about Kimberly. She excel. The Kimberly matchup, you excel when you put your opponent in the corner, and you're also, like, going downhill if you're in the corner yourself. I tell you what, these players are like neck to neck, almost even life here, but mechanic spinning that drive rush just to close in the gap and keep Byronic in the corner. The DI to deny the run kick, and it should be enough for mechanic to eliminate Byronic Zero from the 5v5 tournament. Some random person, I don't know who was saying this, but I remember someone saying that this matchup is good for Zangief because he gets jump-ins for free. I'm thinking like, brother, this man can press a single button to keep him from jumping in. What do you mean what do you mean Zangief can easily get in on this matchup?
I mean, I'm not very good, but I play Zangief, and it doesn't feel good. It feels very, feels like it's really hard to get in. You know, it's the typical bad Zangief matchup, though. Like, you have to work really hard to get in, but just like there, you know, over commits on a fireball, and now you are in. You got the corner. You can kind of do what you want, but you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, you
burn level 1, take a round. Oh no, still alive, still alive.
Yeah, you really just cannot jump in against Ed as Zangief. He has like so many anti-air options.
Oh, but you can if they just try to parry it. Oh, it gets caught.
Yugo's gonna take round 1 here, and looking at Yugo's approach to this matchup, they're doing a lot of kill rush back, just like keeping their distance away from Kingofkod. Like, look at this here. Like, this is the perfect range where Yugo can kind of just, like, out-poke Zangief. And, again, like, Zangief kind of just has to, like, work hard to get in against Ed. Nothing much else he can do. Oh, man. Gets the heavy flicker, but not going to be seeing... a few instances where we've seen players kind of just do drive rush in the middle of a combo. The reason that's coming out is because they're trying to do a button into a drive rush buffer. Because it's happened to me a lot of times, especially on PlayStation, where I think I'll either like press parry or I'll press a button like too fast or whatnot, and then instead of like getting a button into like a drive rush confirm, I'll just get like a parry instead. And I think that's what we saw from Yugo there earlier, but thankfully, they were still able to take the game. Here we go again. The backdash kill, or the kill rush back, kind of caught out, or make sure they don't get in regardless. Wow, didn't let go of the flicker. I wonder if it's because it was heavy, so it's gonna whiff. Yep, you can grab Ed out of his flicker like that if he doesn't go for it. Yeah, again, it's really hard for Zangief to get in, especially if Yugo's playing like very defensively, going for kill rush backs, avoiding like all of this aggression Kod's going for. You have the standing medium kick, such a deadly button. He can whip, punish Zangief, stop him from approaching, and he can drive rush, cancel out of it. What can this button not do?
Ugh. It's gonna hurt. Who told you this was a good matchup for Zangief?
That's the thing. I
Who
don't.
told you? 2BA, don't protect him. Don't protect him.
Trust me, I'm not. The second I saw them saying like, yeah, they get free, I'm like, brother, I don't know what you're talking about.
You scared me there. You scared me there. But I wasn't paying good enough attention. So here we go, folks. Next up.
Dude, I forgot Louisiana's two Zangiefs in their 5v5. Oh, that's crazy. But their second Zangief, brother Joshua's going up against Frokuu here, rocking the Chun-Li. Driver's grab, trying to keep Joshua in the corner here. Oh, but the jumping light kick. They're gonna get out of the corner for free. Light SPDs, so not gonna do too much damage, but hey, we are like 1 gig conversion away from taking Frokuu out, but we're getting a little too greedy here, a little too far away with that SPD. Oh, but brother Joshua, he's so close. He just has to sneeze on Frokuu, and it's gonna be enough. Look at this patience from Joshua. Just waiting for Frokuu to approach themselves. No need to rush things whatsoever. Taking all the time in the world just to get that one attack in. But it's not going to be enough, unfortunately, as Frokuu hitting the standing medium punch into the drive rush to take brother Joshua out. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Level 1. Oh my gosh. Break this man's back. Hit him with another SPD. Can we get another? No, but we are gonna get is a DI with the perfect from brother Joshua.
Here we go. I'm a brother Joshua's fan. The guy, is not able to punish as she lands low. Gonna burn a little meter. Put my man in the corner.
Maybe the Zangief players are onto something. Maybe Zangief isn't high tier after all. Dude, the fact that she crouched underneath the standing heavy kick is crazy on her landing.
Oh man. Okay, punish counter. Gonna drive rush to get right into the DP.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'd say it's worth saying no to the mix-up. Frokuu now just needs like a single heads to take brother Joshua out.
Sometimes you just get upset. You jump in anyway when you know you shouldn't. It's the life of a Zangief player. At some point, as Zangief, you're gonna have to jump. Like just then, he decided that was his time. Either you could space it out so they can't hit you, or sometimes you just roll the dice and say they're not going to do it. But like that right there, that was a good jump in. But you got to make the most of them.
It's especially tough because we're now like 4 for 5 for 5, or like 4 for 5 for 5 for 6 now on just DPs, just keeping brother Joshua out of the air like that. I wonder if it's gonna be a matter of time before Frokuu starts conditioning, or now Joshua's been conditioned to not jump anymore, and Frokuu might start going for like heavy buns. Or grounded heavy buns, whatnot, because he knows Joshua's not going to be jumping for him anymore.
You don't condition Zangief players. We simply exist, and we do our thing. Okay, jumps out. Love tap on the way out. Okay, that's going to be the round. Frokuu in a position to... Cleared out. Didn't know you could what?
I was gonna say, I didn't even know you can jump out of like Chun-Li's Hizanshu on a meaty setup like that.
Okay, there we go. Punish counter over the fireball. Here comes the drive rush into the chop. Oh, whiffs on the SPD and gonna eat the level 3 for it. And gonna be nearly burned out at the end of this.
Yeah, I like the option for the early level 3 here. You're almost burning Brother Joshua out, but also Frokuu only had 2 bars of drive left, so they couldn't really do much to extend that combo without burning themselves out as well. And hey, we're getting a lot of drive gauge back because of it. And I think there's going to be enough as Frokuu spins in it now to take out Brother Joshua 2-0. Players on 4-4 Kings with byronic 0 and Bakuryu. Wait, it's the third? Wait, oh my gosh, it's a third Zangief? Wait, what?
Let's go. Let's go. Just when you thought that you had seen all of them.
Oh my gosh,
Let's just play it. Let's everybody play Zangief. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I can't tell if I'm just horribly misremembering how many Zangiefs Louisiana has.
I would have remembered 3. I think they did have a... I'll go check back in the scheduling Discord on Midsouth. Louisiana. Looks like one player was a replacement. Brother Joshua. Maybe Brother Joshua moved up from the 3s to the 5s.
Maybe, but I'll tell you what. Zaith, the third Zangief here, not going out without a fight. I think the standing light kick is going to be enough.
Yeah. They're playing without Ramsar tonight.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and that's their anchor player too. Oh man, you're right. That's gonna be a little rough for Louisiana. Yeah, Ramsar, the Rashid player that's been like doing like numbers against people.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's nasty. He's nasty with it. Several resets there, and Bakuryu not ready for any of them, and then just goes in with the light SPD. Oh my God! But now burned out in the corner. This is not good. This is not good. Doesn't matter how big of a lead you got. This is bad. Can burn the level 3. Oh, and you're going to stop gaining that drive gauge while you're in burnout. Gonna have to guess right.
Like, no choice.
Oh, and he whiffs the grab. That's over. Oh my God. Oh my God. Burnout in the corner against Kim as Zangief is like, you know, it's never insta death, but you know you're gonna have to guess right at least one time to get out and get a chance.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I love seeing Kimberly's go for the standing Odi Tatsu. It's such like a Marvel mix-up. It's crazy. Oh, what's crazy now is, look at this now. Bakuryu used the one in the corner.
Oh my God. Does it again, Tubi. I heard you talking about it. Wanted to let you see some more of it. Sets up the can. We're blocking. Oh, doesn't hit on that, and that's going to do it. Okay, no, it's not.
Yeah,
that's going to do it.
Bakuryu didn't have any drive gauge, so he couldn't do Odi Tatsu into level 2, so they kind of just had to make do with what they had, with the resources they had, but it was enough for take out one stock from Zaith, and oh gosh, I don't want to curse it, but we might see all 3 Zangiefs lose all in a row, and I really do not want to see that happen. The Zangief army is will be in shambles.
Oh, whiffs the SPD and gonna eat the combo in the corner. Okay, gonna get a reversal off of this. No, burns the meter against the headbutt.
And with the slide, Bakuryu's out of the corner.
No, my brother. The spinning wheel kick. It's never a good idea. It feels good sometimes, but
it's like the cookies in the cookie jar. They taste delicious and they work out sometimes, but if you eat too much, it's gonna be ugly. Oh my gosh, Bakuryu loves hitting that standing Tatsu mix-up. Okay, we're out with the SPD though. Or excuse me, Lariat. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it SPD tonight. Yep, drive reversal. Get this girl off of you. You do not want to be holding any of Kimberly's pressure whatsoever, but beautiful spacing with the backdash into the standing medium kick. Razor, this isn't going to kill, but it is not a good situation for Zaith regardless here.
here we go. Okay, gonna get the kill. There we go. On the board. Got the round. Gonna have to deal with the Kimberly buff and the music for the rest of the round. But, doesn't get the punish. Here we go, Bakuryu trying to walk him down to the corner. Oh, another whiffed SPD. Oh, but gonna take corner control. Dear God.
And a reset.
Okay. Oh, this is vintage Zangief right here.
Oh my,
Oh,
that is scary.
Catches with the Tatsu, takes him to the corner, bounced off the wall.
I like that.
No!
Oh, I don't like this though. Whiffing the level 3.
Yeah.
Oh man, Bakuryu. Oh, they might kill if they get level 2 here. And that level
Think it's
2,
close.
I think it'll kill. Call me on it.
It didn't kill, 2B. It didn't kill. I told you. Never. I mean, it might as well. If I got killed, you know what I mean? As well killed.
Looks like we're getting our final match of the first wave of 5v5s here.
Yeah,
The
mootcha
lone Manon
versus
mootcha.
BlackEndGalaxy. Oh, she's rocking the old Lady Gaga costume, as I like to call it. Do you think that looks like Lady Gaga?
What is with these teams? We've had 3 Zangiefs on Team Louisiana, and we have 2 Kimberlys on 4-4 Kings. I think 2 Kimberlys on Team Louisiana. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this Louisiana is just Kimberly and Zangief. I'm just now realizing this.
Let's go. We got a burned out Manon in the corner. That's not good. Just having to eat all this. Okay. Now she's out of burnout. Kimberly burned out across the stage. But you got to get there somehow. Oh.
That's the unfortunate thing about Manon, is that she is one of like the slower characters in the game. So against one of the fastest characters in the game, you really just have to take your time and trying to catch down Kimberly, especially if BlackEndGalaxy is just going to retreat and trying to get that drive gauge back up.
And only a single medal so far for Manon. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Not for long. We up to 2. Oh, drops the parry and slides out. Oh my goodness. Jumps over it. Reads it right. The can's back there. You're going to have to take this. Burned out. Is it worth it? Hell yeah, it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it, as BlackEndGalaxy taking 1 stock off of mootcha here. And looking at the scoreboard here, it is not, we're now 7 stocks, 2 stocks here. Or no, it's 3, excuse me. Sorry.
My bad.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. I switched it up. Should be good.
Nah,
now.
you good. Okay. Switching to the Mai. I'm liking this character switch up, because as Manon, you're kind of at the mercy of just like trying to guess right with like every single one of Kimberly's mix-ups and whatnot, and you can't just cheekily love one out of the corner, because she's so fast she will punish you at every single time. And I like to switch to Mai, as she has much better defense compared to Manon with that DP and whatnot, and even just like arguably better pressure with her fans against Kimberly. Oh, but having a DP doesn't amount to anything if BlackEndGalaxy is just going to read it at the end of the day, taking a swift round off of mootcha here.
Jump in, punish counter. We'll take her straight to the corner. And we're blocking on wake up. And that's going to get you grabbed. Okay, overhead.
That's one.
Gosh almighty. Ooh, the perfect parry on the fan into the combo. We're going to burn it? Yeah, we're going to burn it. I don't know if that's going to kill because of the scaling, 2B. You got that perfect parry scaling.
I'll say it's also one of the lowest damaging level 3s in the game, so I think it was confident to say that that definitely wasn't going to kill, but it doesn't matter. It's BlackEndGalaxy just jabbing mootcha at the end to eliminate them 2-0 from the 5v5.
I'm sure BlackEndGalaxy, the way that they were playing there, they would have loved to just keep rolling, but going to have to put it in the hands of your fellow Kimberly mechanic and see what happens. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a nice little 25% combo to start things off, but here comes Kim pushing it to the corner.
Ed being a very defensive character, and I feel like just the fact that there's a few Kimberlys in the 4-4 Kings lineup, Yugo definitely has some matchup knowledge going in here, and I don't want, it's not easy for Ed because again Kimberly can bait out Ed's anti-airs and whatnot with the elbow drop, but I imagine he can have like a fine time keeping Kimberly out with his long reaching punch, but not if he's getting shimmied hard. But it doesn't matter. Low or medium kick into drive rush, my beloved, to take the round.
Yugo looking good against mechanics, and catches him in the air. Couple stray counter hits, pushing it to the corner, but gets thrown, and we got problems. Nope, we don't.
Yugo knew that pressure was fake, and I mean, knows the Kimberly matchup, knew that he can grab in that pressure. Oh, but you can't grab there, unfortunately, if Mechanic's gonna shimmy you like that. We're now 1-1 here. Final round. But now thinking about this matchup, Ed versus Kimberly, we're probably going to be seeing Yugo not go for as many DPs in the form of anti-airs. Because again, there's the threat of that elbow drop mechanic can kind of throw out. But we do have a standing heavy kick, which should be long enough to catch mechanic if they don't space it properly. But it's not going to matter because we are hitting this level 3 combo super swiftly in the span of 25 seconds. Mechanic starting the comeback strong in Yugo's first stock here in the 5v5 against, or in 4-4 Kings versus Louisiana FGC.
Both these players down to their last life. And mechanic, and for Louisiana FGC, those lives are a lot more precious as they've got 3 to 404s, 5. But hey, you take this 2BA, and it's let me throw you some incredible math knowledge. If you win this one after struggling early on, it's going to be 4-3, and that's as close as it could be at this point.
It's going to be especially close, but that's if Mechanic is able to take Yugo out, and Yugo's trying to make sure that doesn't happen with a strong start into round 1 here in game 2. And we're shimmying, and we're going to make Mechanic pay for it. But not for long, as now we're carrying Yugo to the corner here. Yeah, I like that. Going for the kill rush and just like waiting because new Mechanic was trying to go for the DI. Last time, it looked like Yugo tried to bait it out, but unfortunately hit a jab and couldn't cancel into a counter DI. But no, it's better this time. Just waiting out. Just let a mechanic deplete that drive gauge out themselves. As now they're in burnout, but they're getting shimmied to death here.
And now I'm going to get a lot of that drive back and burn out Yugo during this level 3. This is a pretty short level 3 too, so you don't get all of it back, but you're feeling good now, especially when you take the round and you got the buff going into final round. Here we go, 2B.
Round start, forward, heavy punch. Pretty good move, I'd say, to throw out, especially against a character like Kimberly, who is really willing to just rush on in there on the ground, but doesn't mean too much as Yugo just counter hitting them with all these long range buttons.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Got the level 3s burned out. Oh, no, drops it.
Oh, no. Too far away for the blitz. Uh-oh. Overhead. Not going to kill, but hey, we're going to be putting Yugo in the corner. And they're in burnouts. Gets hit on the noggin with the overhead. I don't know if this is going to be enough to kill, but it is. Never mind. Mechanic is starting to come back strong, eliminating Yugo from the 3v3. Dream is still alive.
You got 2 players that are going to have to do a lot of work, but BlackEndGalaxy coming up with 2 stocks, 2 lives to work with. It'll be a
Dude, I'll be honest, after Kentucky versus Indiana, after seeing Eric Tony make that comeback, anything's possible, dude. Like, if Louisiana makes his comeback, not to say that it wouldn't be, like, a great achievement, I would not be surprised, as they have it in them to make this comeback happen. But we're going to see if that's the case. As BlackEndGalaxy against Frokuu, I think Louisiana can breathe a little bit easier now that BlackEndGalaxy's back on the stage here, as they have 2 stocks now instead of Mechanic, who was like just like living on that single stock. Had to make sure they did not drop a single game. Can show kicks to get out of the corner here. Now BlackEnd's gonna have to find another way to get in on Frokuu here. Yep, trying to bait out that DP from Frokuu, but Frokuu knows best. Not gonna let it happen because those elbow drops keep coming out.
oh, just waiting it out.
Man, unfortunately, the DI did not work out for Frokuu, as BlackEndGalaxy was ready for it with the counter DI. Again, this comeback, the dream's still alive. It could still happen. Yep. Everyone on 404 Kings knows the fake pressure from Kimberly. Knows they can grab out of that run stop there. So BlackEndGalaxy is gonna find like different ways to get some pressure on Frokuu. Wow, doesn't get like, firm off the counter hits. I guess the frame data is just not there for that move to continue the combo, or at least from like a non-light button. Standing medium kick, keeping Frokuu at bay here. Gonna go ahead and activate the level 3, because once again with Kimberly, every time's the best time to activate your level 3. Get that damage buff, get that speed buff. Oh, what a teleport from BlackEndGalaxy! Almost acting like a shimmy to avoid the wake-up buttons from Frokuu, as now they're taking off one of their stocks. Beating them in game 1.
I'll tie lives apiece, 2B.
The comeback, it's still real, I'm telling you. Oh, but Frokou's trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Grabbing the DI into the lightning legs combo. Or not an instant overhead, but a lingering overhead, you could say there. Gonna hit BlackEndGalaxy with that DP. Can't deny them from jumping in. The one time they don't go for the elbow drop, it works out for Frokuu. We're gonna get a decent corner carry from Frokuu, but here's the problem. Frokuu's only got a single bar of drive now because they're spending it, but I would say it was going to be bad if Frokuu doesn't find an opportunity to get out of the corner, but hey, now we're out. Now we don't have to worry about it, and now we got 3 bars of drive, but as soon as I say that, BlackEndGalaxy is going to put them back in the corner now.
Oh, the wake up DP eats it. And here we go. Oh, burns out. He doesn't get to use any meter. Could have finished it off right there. Oh, doesn't get it at that time either. I guess, you know, scared with the burnout. Oh, is it real? She's blocking. She's blocking. Knew it was coming.
Is BlackEndGalaxy going to spin some super meter? Yes, we have to. We have to
Spins
kill it.
all 3 bars. Going to get the buff going into the final round. But no more meter at all. But
yeah,
you know, if you look at
BlackEndGalaxy.
Frokuu's still down there, you know, almost a bar, but nothing to work with. Either going to have a bar after the end of this little touch up. Oh, and couple resets back to back. Oh my God, to be one more conversion will do it. Or one more grab will do it now. Oh, takes it. Knew the throw could have killed. And there we go. BlackEndGalaxy loses their first life of the event.
Now it's getting a little scary for Louisiana FGC here. Both their players now down stock. They have to, if they wants to make, or if they wants to win the 5v5 here, they have to not lose a single game from either one of them if both players want to stay in here. But they do have some leeway. It is 2 players at the end of the day against them. Free stocks on 4-4 Kings here, so not the end of the world. It's still doable for Louisiana. Now they're at a disadvantage as 4-4 Kings now got the stock advantage. Oh, beautiful shimmy from Frokuu. Go ahead, spin the level 1. We're not burning BlackEndGalaxy just yet, but we're trying to burn them out, even going as far to burn themselves out. But Frokuu is not finding a burnout on BlackEndGalaxy here. I don't know, Razor. It's a little scary.
I mean, let's see where we go from here. That's got to be the round. Yeah.
All right, BlackEndGalaxy just needs 1 more round to take Frokuu out and then face off against Bakuryu. Just have to wait and see if that happens. Frokuu once again playing patient, but as soon as I say that, thinking BlackEndGalaxy goes for the grab, goes for another grab, but gets shimmied a second time. BlackEndGalaxy is going to cash out here, either with the level 3. Yeah, we are cashing out with the level 3. We're in burnout. We need that drive gauge back. And gets the buff installed. This is a really, really bad situation Frokuu's finding themselves in here.
There we go.
She's everywhere. She's in our state. She's in this 5v5. How do we escape her?
We don't. We embrace her.
Man, we're going to embrace her as with this potential final game from the 5v5 4-4 Kings versus Louisiana FGC. Kimberly on Kimberly crime, as Razor would call it.
Or as Scott Whitehouse would call it, girl on girl action. I don't think he would say that, but now that I've brought it up, he'll probably take it. Oh.
He'll now go copyright office.
Answer with the level 1. Bakuryu burned out, but still was fighting until they get put in the mixer. Oh, and gonna eat that just as they were about to get out of burnout. Oh, that hurts to be. That hurts. Oh, that's gonna do it. No, it's not.
Oh no! I don't know what happened there, but
okay. The throw air to air, punish counter jump in. Oh my God.
Oh man, you hate to see that. Something, it looked like a button got lost in translation there.
Yeah,
and because that
he got touched like 2 or 3 times to end it on some stray hits. But either way it goes, Bakuryu almost burned out here. And really, okay, punish counter grabbed after they go into burnout. That's tough. Okay, takes the corner. But burned out.
Man, they got away with getting another spray can. No level 2. But it's okay. We get the DI instead with the stun as Mechanic is taking out Bakuryu's first stock of the 5v5 here. The dream is still alive for Louisiana.
This is their last one, 2B.
The last one indeed. Bakuryu, if they still wants to win it for 4-4 Kings, they have to not lose a single game now. We got jab.
Okay, gonna get the punish counter. Nearly got him the corner. Jump, empty jump. Nobody home, no punish. Another throw into the corner. Oh, and the shimmy into the punish counter starter. And there we go. Bakuryu down to the last round possibly for 404 Kings. Got to make something happen here, but getting touched up to start off what could be. This is it. This is championship round.
Championship round, and Mechanics got like 3 bars of meter to be working with, so we might be seeing a level 3 here. No, we're not. We want that Oki pressure instead. It's more important than cashing out because we know level 3's not going to kill.
Oh, there we go. The low into the shimmy punish counter. Not going to go. Just going to go for the resets. Not going to burn the meter just yet, but in critical art position. Oh, doesn't get that to connect. Another throw. You're going to save the meter. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful call out on the overhead. Bakuryu knew it was coming. And I think that was the late tag with the grab there from Bakuryu. And it was enough to save them from almost certain death from the hands of Mechanic.
Here we go. Final round. BlackEndGalaxy still waiting in the wings if Mechanic falls down right here. But Bakuryu got to get there first. In the corner, fighting the way out.
Oh, no.
Oh, gets hit with the jump in. Nothing off of it. Coming through. Gonna burn it. There we go. Not gonna kill. They're gonna be so close. Jump in. And it's gonna burn them out. And this is gonna hurt. This is critical art.
Oh wait, both Kimberlys have the buff itself. We get the hidden music now.
There we go.
But we're not gonna be hearing it for long as Bakuryu keeping 4-4 Kings alive and eliminating Mechanic.
Only one team can leave with the dub tonight, and it's either going to be BlackEndGalaxy winning it, Louisiana FGC, or Bakuryu finishing things off.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, we got the Chun-Li out for BlackEndGalaxy, saving us from a nightcap of Kimberly's.
Yeah, it sounds like BlackEndGalaxy really does not want to play the mirror match here and rather play Chun-Li. And hey, it's working out really well to start here. Getting some good damage on Bakuryu, only for them to wake up with the level 1, saying, "Get off me." Uh-oh, gets hit with the elbow drop, and yeah, Bakuryu's not going to cash out here. Wants the Oki pressure. No, it's not going to kill, as we do finally lands the kill, blocking the DP. And now, BlackEndGalaxy, potential tournament round here. One more loss, and 4-4 Kings, 4-4 Kings wins it.
go.
Going for the level 1. Oh, it's so tense. Okay, this is a good start though. But perfect parry, so we get out of the corner here. BlackEndGalaxy hitting the meaty 2 hits on Bakuryu, probably trying to jump out, thinking the grab's coming out.
Got him burned out. You got the critical art unlocked. I'd say she's gonna save it. Gonna splat him against the wall. Can she confirm into it from here? Gonna just use the single bar. Not gonna kill. Jumps over it.
Can we push? No, we can't punish. Okay, we get the standing heavy kick. Oh my god.
Saved 2 bars of meter for final round, and I love it. BlackEndGalaxy.
Dude, the fact that BlackEndGalaxy was willing to risk a bar or 2 bars of meter to not kill with the level 1, but it works out at the end. It's crazy. On final game, man, BlackEndGalaxy, such a huge gambit for working out.
Yeah, but absolutely getting put in the blender in the corner. Okay, wake up kicks with the DP. Oh, the jump in. This is it.
Should be
there we
with
go.
Level 3. And just like that, Bakuryu clutching it up for 404 Kings, defeating Louisiana FGC. It was so unbelievably close. These 2 teams have constantly been going back and forth. Strong start for 404 Kings, but then Louisiana coming in, taking out a lot of players with their 2 Kimberlys. But at the end, 404 Kings clutches it up.